Thank you for the opportunity to review the smart speaker industry and provide recommendations to increase sales and grow both your high and low users to engage more often, to want to purchase additional products for their everyday use. Presented by Ian Greathead, Matthew Leib, Aaron Pietsch, and Amy Tran. In discussing smart speakers, our agenda today includes the smart speaker market, consumer decision-making process, recommendation for high and low user consumers, and our concluding thoughts. We begin our presentation today with the smart speaker market.
Smart speakers first emerged in the U.S. in the fall of 2014 when Amazon introduced the Echo. In the past 4 years, other players have entered the market, including Google with its Google Home, Microsoft's Cortana, Harman Kardon Invoke, and Apple's HomePod. With its first mover advantage and new innovations, Amazon is dominant in the market with over 60% market share. It continues to introduce new products under the Echo umbrella, including the Echo Auto, which is due to launch later this year. Since 2014, the smart speaker market has shown steady growth. Installation rates have more than doubled from 2017 to 2018 and are predicted to increase to more than 138.3 million speakers by 2020. Projected revenues from last year to this year will also almost double. This is a booming product category, and your company needs to have a firm grasp on the consumers who are buying these products. There are characteristics shared across all consumers, such as specific skills for which smart speakers are used and where smart speakers can be found. Typically, a household will find the most use for a smart speaker in a living room or a kitchen. How often a consumer uses their device, however, differs quite a bit, and we separate those into two groups, low usage and high usage. While the low usage consumer will use their smart speaker perhaps once a week, or twice, maybe even 3 times, a high usage consumer will use their device up to 3 times daily. Also, low usage consumers tend to only utilize 1 or 2 of the same skills repeatedly, while high usage consumers will turn to their smart speakers for a wider range of uses, as demonstrated in this calendar, where a high usage consumer will turn to her Alexa to play music, set timers, ask for answers to questions, and place orders on Amazon. To develop a better overall understanding of our consumers, we are going to look at their consumer decision-making process. The consumer decision-making process consists of 5 steps, each of which we will explore for the purchasing of a smart speaker.
The consumer recognizes a need for a product when they can see that product fulfilling a goal. The digital assistant can fulfill many goals of the consumer if the consumer recognizes how the product would fit that goal. Advertisements that show the use of the product are a clear and straightforward demonstration of how the consumer might use the product themselves. The advertisements show ways the consumer could streamline their morning routine, assist with meal preparation, automate their home, or provide entertainment in the form of music, games, and interaction. Seeing the product used in a social setting can also provide a similar experience. A consumer is visiting a friend and sees that friend using the digital assistants for a task, and the consumer will then see how they might also want to have assistance with that task themselves. Savvy consumers will also recognize the possibilities of the device to assist individuals who have issues using tablets or phones. The app selection continues to grow the digital assistant and increases the ways that it can be utilized to fulfill the goals of consumers.
During information search, consumers first turn to internal search and their associative networks. In this example, Amazon Alexa has a very strong association with this product category, as it is typically the first product that comes to mind when many consumers think of a smart speaker. Other attributes of this product category include AI, automation, music, and hands-free, as well as Amazon's largest competitor, Google Home. Once a consumer recalls internally what a product can be used for and what brands stand out, they can turn to an external search. External search can consist of a variety of information sources. In this website example, Google combined both a market and experiential source, as it provides consumers with the ability to test out how a Google Home Mini could work by clicking on a button on the site. In thinking about the zero moment of truth, or ZMOT, these devices themselves aim to be there for ZMOT moments. Your mobile interactions, therefore, should be just as seamless, so that during the external search process, consumers can find information about your products easily and quickly. In the case of Google Home, integrated YouTube videos provide useful I want to know moments, and an ever-present buy button enables customers to transition into their I want to buy moment whenever ready.
With the digital virtual assistant effectively being both a product, speaker, and a service, an artificial intelligence assistant, they'll be evaluating how they are currently meeting similar needs and how else they would be able to meet those needs. The primary alternatives, outside of competitor digital assistant manufacturers, are the combination of one smartphone and a Bluetooth device. Many smartphones come with artificial intelligence software already programmed in, as in the Apple's iPhone with Siri, or can easily get an artificial intelligence application downloaded to it. Bluetooth speakers have been around for several years and are relatively inexpensive. Although your company's product, just like Amazon's Echo and Google Home, is pretty much at a similar price point as just a plain Bluetooth speaker, the type of decision to buy these products are a high involvement extended decision. The reason it is a high involvement extended decision for consumers is based on the novelty of this relatively new technology and their uncertainty as to how much time and effort it will take to set up and learn the technology.
The next step of the consumer decision-making process is the purchase phase. Decision influence include retail and social environments when looking to purchase a product. In-store allows the ability to touch, feel, and listen to the product to ensure it fits your needs, while online provides user product reviews and side-by-side analysis, which allows you to pick a smart speaker that most perfectly fits what you're looking for. Listening to those products owned by friends and families can evoke emotion to increase your decision to purchase one of these products. Mood states can also affect your decision-making, as you may have wanted one product, but quickly change your mind when you experience another product, one that excites you and pushes you to want that product. You may have been looking for a certain smart speaker, and then a sales promotion provides the impulse to purchase it, especially around the holiday and other big sale times. Finally, product availability or new product releases can be another purchasing factor to be the first to own the smart speaker and want to show it off to your peers.
This post-purchase evaluation helps your company when positive and creates a community of virtual assistant users that support each other. However, for the less technologically savvy consumer, when an obstacle, setup issue, performance issue, or other technical issue occur, this can sometimes work against your company as there are so many different reviews, opinions, and some can be overwhelmingly lengthy. In researching one of your main competitors, the Amazon Echo 2nd generation, Echo Dot 2nd and 3rd generation, and Echo Spot, they had a combined 4 and 5-star rating in the range of 81 to 84%, which is encouraging for your industry. However, when these same consumers value the Echo Dot's Kids Edition, 30% of the reviews were 1 or 2 stars. So keep in mind when releasing and supporting your products geared toward children that the consumers that will be reviewing will be parents of the children, for the most part, and they are protective and have high standards for their children. All that being said, there is a high repeat purchase rate for your product. 66% of people that purchased said they would purchase another one in the following 6 months. For these repeat customers, 69 to 75% of them said they would be buying the same brand of smart speaker. We believe one of the keys to the post-purchase evaluation will be to make setup and basic functioning very easy and to continually add capabilities that consumers want.
Now that we've reviewed each step of the consumer decision-making process, we'll discuss our recommendations for high and low usage consumers.
Given the different patterns of usage between high usage consumers who depend on their smart speakers up to 3 times daily and our low usage consumers who may use their devices up to 3 times weekly, we have developed a set of 3 different recommendations for each group.
We propose frequent and customized communications with your high usage users to maintain sales among them. These clients of yours are interacting with your smart speakers multiple times a day. They do iTunes video blogs on your product. They're always looking for new ways to use your product, searching for new applications for it, exchanging information on it with others on social media. Your company gathers a lot of information on them: what time of day they use, what apps they use, their consumer habits, where they get their news, etc. We would like you to use that information and speak to them often. Send them daily emails, texts, and notifications. For example, if a high-usage consumer plays games on your device often, in these daily alerts, make sure to include new applications that are games. He or she will be one of the first to use it, to review it, to share it with friends, and will be appreciative of having discovered it quickly.
Functionality of the digital assistant products are the top subjects of reviews for these devices. The apps provide the possible functions for the digital assistant, and because of this, the app selection and quality are the top priorities for a successful digital assistant product. Finding ways to partner with app developers and support them in the development of new apps and improving existing apps is paramount. The more functionality provided by the operating system of the device, the more ways developers can provide new and exciting ways for their products to be used. As we saw in the need recognition, the consumer needs to see that the goals that they can have can be fulfilled by the digital assistant. This also feeds the usage emails in the new ways that the consumer can use their digital assistant. The more goal fulfillment possibilities exist for the device, the more attractive it will be to the consumer. And once in that ecosystem, the harder the switching cost becomes, as the consumer would lose the functionality that they currently have.
During the crucial post-purchase evaluation phase, you want to ensure that high-usage customers have positive experiences, so they will not only continue to buy additional products in the smart speaker family, but will also serve as brand ambassadors. To incentivize and reward high-usage consumers, you should offer them exclusive content and promotions. These could range from invitation-only access to new products at discounted pricing, to early access to new songs from popular or new artists, to discounts for bundled and connected devices, to exclusive access to audiobooks that can be read on their smart speakers. In this way, you can continue to build brand equity with loyal customers while ensuring continued high usage for your products. And now we turn to our low usage consumers recommendations. Low usage consumers primarily only use their smart speakers for a few key skills, such as question answering or playing music. If a smart speaker can partner with another trusted brand who is well known for that skill, then those consumers can cut down on the amount of time spent during information search. For example, Microsoft, entering a market dominated by Amazon and Google, smartly partnered with Harman Kardon, well known for its speaker technology. Users looking for superb sound quality and wanting mainly for their smart speaker to play music using voice commands turn to this product. Also, in the realm of music, Google has partnered with Spotify and Amazon with SiriusXM to enable seamless playback of their music services on their smart speakers.
For our low-usage consumers, our second recommendation is targeted, simplified emails and alerts. After a request is made for weather, traffic, reminders, or other daily alerts, our smart speaker will follow up by asking if the user wants to continue this request daily at this time. Many users leave for work at the same time and want to know the traffic and weather updates. These push reminders will provide a more regular experience with the smart speaker instead of only when they ask and forget and use the smart speaker for days or weeks at a time. With more regular use of the smart speaker, we believe it will push usage in other ways, and people will enjoy their experience with using their smart speaker. By having these reminders set up by the user, it won't be seen as random or annoying because they will have initially set them up and enjoy these reminders and alerts. Another recommendation is Email of the Week. As opposed to our high-end users, for our low-end users, we recommend short and simplified emails with one recommendation to keep interest high. This could be anything from an app, how to set up alerts, fun games, or other recommendations that can keep interest high among our low-usage consumers.
Growing the user base of the product grows the possible revenue streams. Firms are pushing to get their device in as many homes as possible, as the consumer will then use the assistant for regular purchases. To grow this network of users, we propose a gifting program. When a user purchases the full-featured digital assistant, they will also receive a gift card that they can fill out, and a mini version of the product will be sent to a friend of their choice. This leverages the consumer's own social network as an entry into new homes. The full-featured user becomes an evangelist for the product. They gift it to a friend, and they will be the one to show the friend how to use the device. They will explain how they use the product themselves and enumerate the ways that the digital assistant makes their life easier.
In summary, we believe the smart speaker market is young and continues to expand with a great deal of growth potential in the future. For our high-usage consumers, we recommend providing them with more opportunities to engage with the products and explore how smart speakers can continue to become more ingrained in their lifestyle on a daily basis. To maintain lower-usage consumers, we recommend keeping things simple. We look to encourage them to continue to add skills gradually and provide them with incentives to want to use their smart speakers more often. We believe these recommendations will help build growth not only externally to prompt more people to buy more smart speakers, but also to build a market of users who already own one and will continue to use them more often. We thank you for listening today and hope we've encouraged you to not only have the knowledge and tools to sell more smart speakers, while also providing the excitement for your current users to want to engage with theirs more often.